Across Japan's silent mountains and forgotten valleys, there are over 200 villages where no one lives anymore. No lights. No voices, just empty houses frozen in time, as if the people who lived there suddenly vanished. Schools still have chalk on the board, plates and cups remain untouched on the tables. Even calendars hang on the walls, showing dates from decades ago. But here's the question, what happened to these villages? And why did Japan abandon so many of them? Today, we uncover the mystery behind Japan's lost ghost villages, and the truth is far stranger than you think. Japan is famous for its neon cities Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, but beyond the glowing skyscrapers lies another Japan, a Japan quietly disappearing. Experts say that in a few decades, nearly 900 towns and villages could completely vanish. But over 200 of them already have. Let's explore how this haunting story began. Japan has one of the oldest populations in the world. Young people are moving to big cities, chasing jobs and modern lifestyles. But older generations remain behind and, when they pass away, no one returns to take their place. Entire villages slowly fade away. Some towns reached a terrifying milestone, 0 children. Once that happens, the village enters a countdown, shops close, schools shut down. And eventually there's nothing left to keep the community alive. This is the beginning of Japan's ghost villages. Many of these villages sit deep in the mountains where life was always hard, no hospitals nearby, no supermarkets, dangerous roads, winters too cold and harsh, and almost no job opportunities. While Japan's cities became global powerhouses, these remote communities were left behind. By the 1990s, government surveys showed certain villages had more empty homes than families. Their population charts look like an elevator falling straight down. But this is where the mystery deepens, because not all ghost villages were abandoned naturally. Some were abandoned suddenly, and for reasons no one wants to discuss. Beyond economic decline, beyond aging populations, there are a few villages people simply refuse to return to. Strange stories, unexplained events, local legends, and secrets buried beneath the soil. Let's dive deeper. In Japan, folklore blends with daily life. So when a village becomes known for forest spirits, cursed shrines, haunted tunnels, or mysterious disappearances, people avoid it sometimes for generations. These ghost stories may not be real, but the fear they create is. There are documented villages where the last residents left because the mountain is angry or something watches us after sunset. Even today, hikers report strange lights and sounds coming from abandoned regions. Is it superstition? Or something else? Japan is one of the most tectonically active places on Earth. Earthquakes, landslides, floods, volcanic eruptions. Some villages were abandoned overnight because the land literally collapsed beneath them. Others were destroyed by torrential rain, shifting rivers, mudflows, or unexpected volcanic tremors. In these cases, rebuilding was nearly impossible. So the government relocated everyone, turning once lively towns into silent ruins. Today, nature has swallowed many of these villages completely. But not all abandoned villages are tragic. Some are simply strange. Perhaps the most famous ghost village is Nagoro, where only a handful of people still live. But the streets are filled with over 300 life-sized dolls, each representing someone who once lived there. A doll sitting at a bus stop. A doll fishing at the river. A doll standing in a classroom. One woman created the dolls to keep the village alive, but to outsiders, it looks like a frozen world of silent watchers. Nagoro is a symbol of what's happening across Japan, villages disappearing so fast. People must create reminders that they once existed. Some abandoned towns remain perfectly preserved, books still on shelves, furniture untouched, kimonos hanging in closets, school projects sitting exactly where students left them decades ago. Walking through these places feels like stepping into the past, a time capsule Japan didn't mean to create. These places attract photographers, explorers, and historians. But locals warn visitors to enter with respect because these villages are not simply ruins, they are memories. At the heart of everything is a single truth. Japan is shrinking faster than almost any developed country. For every child born, 2 elders pass away. And with no one to replace them, small communities vanish from the map one after another. By 2050, Japan may lose half of its rural towns. These ghost villages aren't just abandoned places. They are warnings of a future Japan is racing to avoid. Japan's ghost villages are haunting, beautiful, mysterious, but they're also heartbreaking. Each empty home holds a story. Each abandoned school once echoed with laughter. Each silent street belonged to someone who believed their village would last forever. But time moves on, and some places are left behind. So the question is, should Japan revive these villages or let them fade naturally into history? Tell us your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoy exploring real-world mysteries and places the world forgot, make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. The world is full of secrets and we're just getting started.